everyone, this is Lord Nod at E3. We are at day 2. We are having a ball of a time right now in front of the Square Enix booth.
We are also going to be having loads of fun reviewing and checking out this really cool game, which is Final Fantasy Returns. This is Final Fantasy Returns 13-3, if I'd like to go ahead and say it myself. This is Lightning Returns. You've played Final Fantasy XIII and Final Fantasy XIII-2. This is Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns. Now, as you can see on the screens right now, we have the return of the paradigm shift and everyone tossing about. This is the completion of the entire trilogy. So if you've loved the first two, you have to play the third part, which actually finishes the entire trilogy and takes the entire story and completes it. For all of you guys who love the Final Fantasy series, it has the same level of CGI. I am so stoked about them. They look as beautiful as ever. There are some secret characters. They have promised that they would be coming back and making a return. So nothing more about it. This is very, very hush-hush right now. That's all I can tell you, that it is coming 2013. I also wanted to go ahead and talk to you about the second part. This is Final Fantasy XV. Now you might say, Akshat, where is Lord Nod? Where is Final Fantasy XIV? Well, Final Fantasy XIV, for all of you guys who did not know, was a disaster. This was the online RPG, online game that was there that not many people liked, and that kind of didn't do well for Square Enix at all. Now what has happened is there is this new system. They have gone back to their roots. Square is bringing back the big bazooka, the big sword, a la Sephiroth, a la Final Fantasy VII, this is the return of the gunblade. It is the return of the entire beautiful, beautiful scenery that is there. It is going to be coming on PlayStation, being one of the big inside news that is there. You would also love to go ahead and see that this is some really cool gameplay. The gameplay is not just on the ground where you actually have characters going and fighting with each other, but this is there actually all in the sky and actually fighting with each other. All we could go ahead and see was that much, and there is this ending credit that comes. This looks like a behemoth that is just walking and you are actually hiding. Don't know whether this is a little bit of stealth into the game, but Square Enix announces that, and we look forward to going in playing Final Fantasy, my favorite. This is Lord Nod checking out.